Hey y'all, welcome to the Looking Glass Tarot. I'm going to do this reading on Aaron Carter. It is a requested reading, and it is the child star Aaron Carter that passed away at the age of 34. They found him home in his bathtub, and I'm going to ask a few cards on that day. Aaron, can you tell us what happened the day of your death? Can you tell us what happened the day of your death? What led to your death? Okay. The King of Swords. So the King of Swords is a truth seeker. It's usually a person they don't like, they just like facts. You know, they just want to deal in the facts. They just want to deal in the truth. They can be a little harsh sometimes, but they don't want nonsense. They're no nonsense truth seeker, and they can be on your side, very helpful on your side. You just don't want to be on their bad side. Can you clarify the King of Swords for me? Clarify the King of Swords. Oh, too many cards. Can you clarify the King of Swords on what happened to you the day you died? So the Nine of Pentacles is about abundance, family, having everything you need, accomplishment, achievement. You see how she's got everything around her? So the Nine of Pentacles is an earth card. So I feel like it had something to do with just his life, his money, his home, his family. Can you tell us what happened the day you died? What led to your death? So the Five of Wands. So at some point that day there was a conflict. The Five of Wands is usually with it being wands, it's quick. So it was an argument that must have came up quickly. I feel like he was going to make some changes in his life, and this caused conflict. Why is the Five of Wands here? Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands is a victory card. Accomplishment, achievement. You've went out and you've achieved what you felt like you had wanted to. You conquered it. I feel like I honestly feel like he was going to make some changes, and he was happy about those changes, and I feel like that was going to cause a conflict. Clarify the Six of Wands. What achievement have you accomplished? Okay, too many cards. Let's go with one card. There we go. Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups it can be about not seeing everything, and you see how she's got cups over here spilled, but that she has cups behind her that are upright and filled. So I feel like he was taking what he had left, and he was gonna make it work. So I kind of feel like he was picking up some pieces from something. I want to feel like it had something to do with his record, his music, his career. I feel like it was a career change he was making. So the Page of Swords is a young person that usually comes in to deliver a message. They come in seeking the truth. They come in looking to, sometimes they can come in and deliver a message to you about something that you were asking about. I feel like that is what is here. I feel like he had been seeking some information about something, and I feel like someone had brought him that information and it made him change his direction and made him make these big changes that were not accepted by other people. What were these changes involving? So the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is about cycles. So I feel like that's what he wanted to break the cycle. He was trying to make some changes. I feel like he was trying to break a cycle that had been going on. Sorry about that. I feel like he was trying to break a cycle, because the Wheel of Fortune is about what comes around goes around. Sometimes, you know, the same thing that happened to us may come back around again, like a karmic cycle. I kind of feel like he wanted to break that. There was a karmic cycle he was wanting to break. Yeah, see, he was bored. He was bored, and things were stagnant. Was tired of the way things were. He wanted something different, so he was breaking the cycle. He wanted, things just weren't. Everything was the same all the time. It was the same thing all the time. He wanted something different. The Empress comes in as a mother figure. She's a nurturer. It can mean rebirth, restart, and I think that's what he wanted. I think he wanted a restart in his life and in his career. I think he was totally looking to change, make a big change. Why is the Empress here? Yeah. So the Page of Wands is also a person that comes in with a message, a very quick message. And it's usually a younger person, like probably 30s, 20s, 30s. Let's see. What were the messages you're receiving? Were they about your career or your family or home? So, yeah, he was trying to balance things out. This is the Two of Pentacles. So he had been trying to balance things out. I feel like he'd been trying to balance things out for a while, but it's hard when you're trying to balance out career and family and everything. And I think he was trying to balance it out, but he just couldn't balance and make everybody happy. Yeah, it was a burden. It had become a burden. Everything had become a burden to him. It was hard for him to continue in the direction he was going in. It had become a burden. What had become a burden, Aaron? What had become a burden? Yeah, he wanted a new start, and he was doing this very quickly. I don't think he had told a lot of people about this. I think he just wanted a new direction, a new start, and he wanted it. He was doing it quickly. He wasn't dragging his feet about it. How many people were at your home the day you died? How many people were at your home the day you died? So the Ten of Wands, I kind of feel like he felt like he had to stand his ground. And I felt like he was just headed in I just think he was just headed in a different direction. Wands is quick movement. I feel like he was totally going in a different direction than the people around him wanted him to. How many people were in your home the day you died? How many people? Too many cards. Too many cards. Was there someone in your home when you died? Was there someone there when you died? Okay. So I feel like he had been told something. The Seven of Cups is about choices. It can also be about those choices being illusions, not what they seemed. I kind of feel like somebody had told him something that wasn't true. Gave him something that wasn't what they said it was. I feel like he made a bad choice because he thought it was something that it wasn't. Yeah, the Nine of Swords is about, you see, a burden. It's about depression, not sleeping, anxiety. I feel like he was told this. I feel like he was given something that he was told would help his anxiety and insomnia. That's what I feel like. How many people were there when you died? So the Queen of Wands is a younger person that usually comes in quickly to take care of things. They don't like to be idle. They don't like to be idle. The Queen of Wands can also be like very straightforward and no nonsense, but they are not someone you want on your bad side. They can be harsh. How many people were at your home when you died? How many people were at your home when you died? 3. So I asked how many people were in your home when you died, and I get 3. 3 of Pentacles also is about planning, working together, making something happen. You see these 3 people are here. They've got a list, and they've got things they're putting in a pot, and the druid or the older person is there behind them helping them. So I feel like there was 3 people there the day he died, and I feel like they had planned on something. That's why they were there. And I'm hearing things are not as they seem. Things are not as they seem. And the bathtub is, for me, the bathtub is it's just weird. I don't even know why the bathtub's I mean, the bathtub really doesn't have anything to do with his death, if I'm saying it right. Things are just not what they seem, is what I'm hearing. Can you describe the people that were in your home the day you died? See, I'm getting 3 again. 3 of Quills is choices, decisions, And it's like having to make a decision, having to choose and make a decision. Um, but I asked who the people were there, and I got three again. So I feel like there was three people there that day. And I do feel like he was emotionally connected to the three that were there. Oh my goodness, here we go. So the Four of Candles is about rest, retreat. It's about taking a rest, thinking about things, relaxing yourself. But I feel like he tried to do that a little bit, but it just wasn't working for him. The High Priestess is a card of intuition. The High Priestess it's also a card of mystery. It can be a card of seeing things for what they are. Things that were hidden to you before, you now have seen them. I do think he was making changes, and I do think things that he didn't see before, his eyes were open to. And I do believe this led to his death. Six of Paws. The Six of Paws is about planning, working together. It's an earth card. So it's about money. So I kind of feel like there have been some planning going on. Some working that led up to his death. Why did you die? What was the cause of your death? So I'm getting the Two of Cups again. So there's a lot of emotion and a lot of emotional connection in his death. I still feel he was emotionally connected to some of the people that was there the day he died. I keep hearing it's not what it seems. What changes were you making? Can you tell us what changes were your changes? Did it have to do with business? Your career, contracts? The world. So the changes he made would have changed his whole world. It would have. I'm hearing identity. I don't know what that means. I'm hearing it would have changed. I don't know if he's meaning it would have changed his identity. The changes he had would have changed his identity, like not maybe so much as his name, but it would have changed like who he was as a person, like his personality, the way people viewed him and seen him. I think the changes that he was making, it would have changed his identity. I keep hearing changed his identity. So that's what I keep hearing. And see, I'm getting Ace of Quills again. So he very much was going in a different direction, and the people around him were not happy about that. I keep hearing things are not what they seem, and identity change. I don't know what that means. I do feel like he was trying to break a karmic cycle, and I think he was trying to break that. How many people know what really happened to you? How many people? So I'm getting the Empress again, which is a mother figure. So I feel like there was someone there that's either a mother figure, a nurturer, someone that has children. Because I've gotten it twice. So I feel like there was someone there that had a child. I don't necessarily mean that his mother was there, but a mother figure was there the day he died. How many people know about your death? How many people know what really happened? The Ace of Wands is new beginnings, new starts. I'm hearing the number 9. I don't know what that means. I don't know if 9 means 9 people know about what happened. 9 people are aware of things that we aren't aware of. I'm hearing the number 9. I don't know. Aaron, is there anything you'd like to tell us before we close? The Magician. So the Magician is about choices, making decisions. Sometimes the hand is quicker than the eye. I do feel like he had made some decisions that people were not aware of. Didn't like. I'm sorry, that they didn't like. They weren't aware of it, but they didn't like the decisions he was making. I feel like he felt like moving in this new direction was going to be, he was going to be in control more of things. I also feel like the Six of Wands, so I feel like but in the days before he died, I feel like he was looking back on when he was a child, but I feel like it was before he was a child star. I feel like that was his happiest time, was before he became a child star, actor, star, entertainer. I think he very much had been looking back on those days before he passed away. One more card, Aaron, before we leave. Is there anything you would like us to know? I do feel like he felt like he was on the outside looking in a lot of the times. I do feel like he was worried about money there at the end, money and home, and I think he was worried about just family life, home, money, material things. But I do feel like he always felt like he was on the outside looking in. So I keep getting 3. So I feel like there's, excuse me. I feel like there was 3 people there the day he died. And I'm hearing it's not what it seems. It's not what it appears to be. And I think he was, I don't know what to say, tricked, but I think he was told something that wasn't true, and that's why he went home, or he was at home, or he was in the position he was in. I feel like he was just told something that wasn't true, and it helped his choice and his decision and to move in a different direction. I think that led to this, because I don't think people around him were happy about it. But I keep hearing, it's not what it seems. My death is not what it seems. So, okay, thank you for watching and listening to my video today. Maybe, excuse me, maybe later I can do a part 2 on Aaron Carter. But thank you.